Everybody, I'm Johnny Scoville.
I think I'm Papa Scoville.
It's the cheese that binds us. This is Chase the Heat. All right, it is cheese time. This is Cropwell Bishop Blue Stilton. And, oh, get a look at that. Put on the smell-o-vision, everybody. Get a whiff of that. Boy, oh boy.
This cheese was aged in a pair of sailor socks before it got over here. That's the smell it gives off. You know, you've always been sensitive to food smells.
I like, you know, the funny thing is, if you smelled anything else that smelled like that had a note like that, you wouldn't eat it.
Nothing to do with it.
If you ever saw mold like that on food, you would never eat it. But on cheese, you're like, oh, you can't wait to put that in your mouth.
You're accurate.
Isn't that crazy, though?
You're very accurate.
It's strange, though. Stuff has a beautiful rind.
Yeah, rind is a good one.
And outside right there.
It's particularly tasty out there. Maybe I'm crazy.
Now, there's a reason we chose this one. This is, first of all, it's a delicious Blue Stilton, handmade in Nottinghamshire by the Scales family for 3 generations.
Wow.
Now, I'm going to be in in London. I'll be at Shalford Park, at Shalford Park, at Shalford Road, for the Cheese and Chili Festival on your birthday, July 21st.
Is it Cheese and Chili?
Yeah, it's a Cheese and Chili Fest. And I'll be going head-to-head with Sheena, the UK chili queen. There is how it's being billed. Pretty excited for that, everybody. So because we're going to be in England, I thought it would be cool to do this, since this is an English cheese. All right, so I'm not going to take this out and put it on there.
No.
We're just going to put it back in here anyway.
Wise move.
But what we got here is we got some Triscuits, just the original, because we don't want to alter the flavor profile. Let me,
excuse me.
How's your cough?
It's terrific.
You're wailing on it. You got to down to a science. Go to a doctor.
I'm going to a doctor tomorrow. Anyway, let's get to this.
Let me give you the, it's Cropwell Bishop Creamery in Nottingham Road in Cropwell Bishop. It's cultured, pasteurized milk, salt, enzymes, penicillium roqueforti.
Get out of here. It does say that.
Kind of makes me now wish I had done my homework. We could have talked about that a little bit. Now I'm sitting here looking like an idiot.
No.
Well, Roquefort, you get where that comes from, like a Roquefort cheese.
We're getting close to the expiration date.
Nah, whatever.
No, that's a good thing because it shows you that this cheese can get up and leave if you don't eat it at the same
All right,
day.
let's here, throw a few crackers here.
That's plenty.
All right, let's give this a whack and see what we think.
You can spread it on there. I didn't bring a spreader, but that'll do.
Yeah, let's give this a whack. Should have my phone on vibrate, but I don't. I want to apologize for that.
Hey, you're a busy guy.
Now, before we eat this, let's do an aroma test.
Maybe we shouldn't.
Yeah, we should. I love the aroma.
Oh man!
Wow, smell it there. It's a little more concentrated.
Because you've broken the pack.
Very, very pungent. Cheese has been around. All right, so from Cropwell Bishop, this is their Stilton Blue. I'm Johnny Scoville.
I'm Papa Scoville.
It's Chase the Heat.
Oh.
Boy, it's got a bite to it. I still look forward to doing these reviews when we have a good cheese.
Oh.
Don't you? Here. Well, I mean that too. You think about this for a minute. I want you to check out the mold here. Now, if you're a cheese fan, you're like, well, let me see it. If you're not a cheese fan, you're like, look at that. And if you ever had food that had like bread that was moldy like that, you would never in a million years eat it.
Yeah, you get rid of it, wouldn't have it in the house.
But this stuff is just a different story. Ah.
Are you ready?
Yeah. This cheese has character, man. Doesn't it? It's just strong, pungent. Great flavor.
Almost
Bite it, it almost bites you back. Man, is this tasty though. One of the better blues we've had. And you guys know not all blue cheese is the same. Nothing's the same. Everything's different.
That's true.
This is really good. We have one more piece. So,
Get that corn out of there.
since we're going to be at the Cheese and Chili Festival in England, I thought it'd be very apropos to review an English cheese. Boy, look at that. Just incredible. There's like veins of
That's exactly what it is. Look at you, kid.
wow. Mmm.
You know,
I could sit there and just eat that whole thing. Is that great?
there are some things about Stilton the world should know, and I think most people do.
Let's have it. Educate me.
If you're eating a very sensitive meal afterwards with a creamy sauce, don't bother. Because this will blow that out of that. You know what I'm getting at? It'll dominate a meal. That's why when they go to parties where they're serving cheese and crackers and maybe little sausages or something, this would be the most valuable player in the league.
Yeah.
Wow.
What flavor? Well, you know what? We should have one more cracker and may as well have just, look at the on the edge, you can see it's a little bit aged.
We should photograph it, not you.
Wait, look at that right there. It's just incredible. This cheese is not playing games, man. It's the real deal. Anyway, there's something special about a nice cheese. You know, it's a labor of love. You don't just knock it out in a weekend.
That's true. And this is made by 2 centuries?
No, 3 generations. So what? A generation's like 30 years. So
Is it?
necking in on a century of doing business. Pretty cool. It's funny. It says used by July 14th. Whatever.
We're creeping up on that.
I would use it July 14th of 2028. This is only going to get better. Look at that. Look at the character on the edge of that. You guys see that? That on anything other than cheese is repulsive and repugnant. On cheese, it's just a beautiful sight, huh?
Mm. This is a day when it's good to be Johnny's son, our father.
Yeah,
Because you get these benefits.
This is a good one. All right, so
Now, how do you
where did we
review
buy
when
this?
something blows something else out of the water? It's hard to review it.
People can tell. If we really love it, they're like, well, I gotta get some of that. You know, this is like when we did the, not to talk about a different cheese, but we did the 3-year-old really old cheese from Cabot's. It was just a mind bender. People just from watching it went, wow, that's a good cheese. Same way with this.
Different family, but the same league in terms of quality.
Purchased this at Safeway. I think I spent $6 on it.
Worth every penny.
Yeah, absolutely. Very, very flavorful. Now, if you've already tried Cropwell Bishop's Stilton Blue, do me a solid, go to the comment section and say so. If you haven't, you oughta. If you're a blue cheese person, right?
And if there's a Safeway near you, they're carrying it.
Tell them Johnny sent you.
Yeah, don't tell them I sent you because they won't believe it.
No, they will.
But
I've
from him-
given them pretty good directions, pretty good reviews so far on their
You
stuff.
always do well.
Well, you know, now listen, the owners of Trader Joe's aren't probably as happy with me.
We had a terrible experience with a cheese from
Listen, that was Trader Joe's.
way down under, and we didn't.
That was yeah, but that was so. I blame Trader Joe's and not where it came from. That was so awful.
Yeah, the
It was
funny
so
thing-
bad we didn't make a video on it. It was like.
I was going to say.
In
How
fact,
would
let
you
me
like
ask you a
to
question. We didn't eat that, did we? That was thrown out. I don't think. Did you eat that?
this?
No, the old stuff. That stuff we got that we didn't.
Oh
eat.
no.
Didn't even eat it. What does that tell you?
I don't know. It'd be nice if you had if you really were into the cheese, you buy 3 brands and taste each one. But this is a home run.
Yeah, it's silky and just the texture is amazing. The flavor just has character. Anyhow, get some, okay? Let me show you this. This is kind of neat. You guys get a heads up. Nobody even on Facebook, on my other social media, knows this yet. See that? That is about to be launched in t-shirt form. Here's the cool thing about this. It's on your birthday. I'll be doing you proud in England. I'm going head-to-head against Sheena. Now, let me tell you something. We don't know who's going to win, but you know the rematch is already set for October in Newcastle. We have no idea who's going to win this one, but we're going head-to-head again in Newcastle. So we'll do a repeat, a rematch.
It is exciting.
So you'll have a chance really soon, you guys. Probably even by tonight, you'll have an opportunity to get one of these. They'll be available worldwide. No other colors but black with this on the front. Men's, women's, and children's. And it's a 2-week, it'll be about a 2-week sale, and at the end of the 2 weeks is when at the close of the sale is when we mail the shirts. So you get them about 10 to 13 days after the campaign closes. And that'll probably open up today, but you didn't hear it from me.
It certainly wasn't me.
Maybe they heard it from me. All right, right between my dad and I. See that pepper right there? Click that pepper. When you do, you're part of the family, and if you don't want to miss a video, you needn't. You don't have to. Click that bell for notification, and we will do just that. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I'm Johnny Scoville.
Papa Scoville.
This was Chase.